market structure shift. There are 3 types of market structure shift. I think I've taught this before. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see.
Exactly. So now the first one is just like normal structure. Price is bullish, and all of a sudden it broke through to the downside the first time, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It
Yes.
and retraces, it breaks through to the downside second time. So you know that yes, weekly price does this is already one first break, second break. You know that yes, price is ready to sell or to change to reverse. So the price can touch your other block, and this should be your target.
That's funny.
This should be your target. This should be your target. Yeah. Then I set my target. This is normal one. But there's some indications you can see. Example, the first indication you can see is price will suddenly it will lose momentum. Example, if not path. No, let me not use anything. If the distance between here, this is a break of structure here, right? This is a break of structure here, right?
Yes.
If the pips, you can see that this guy now he broke through to the upside. You can see the momentum it used to go up. It was still strong, right? It did the same thing here. It broke through to the upside. The momentum it used to go up was still strong. It broke through to the upside. The momentum it used was still strong. It broke through to the upside. The momentum it used was still strong. Now, this is the first type. Yeah, now I'm about to show the second type now. Is it this one? You just look at momentum of the market. If it does something like this, it breaks through to the upside, and you can see this momentum now. Let's say the momentum is around the range of 100 to 200 pips, 100 to 200 pips, 100 to 200 pips. Maybe it does
Yes.
something like this. Still okay. But all of a sudden, it just did maybe 30 pips, 40 pips. Can you see that? This is an indication that
Yes.
what? The momentum of the buys is no longer strong, meaning the sales, you should start expecting sales to start happening. Do you understand?
Yes.
You start expecting sales because I call it pip count. It's the same thing I do for gold. I got that my gold strategy that not strategy observation that once gold falls, one gold want to retrace, it retraces about 700 to 900 pips to the downside, averagely 700. Average on the average, gold will retrace 700 pips. So if you can see a structure that can align with 700 to 900 pips, right? Around that range, that structure will most likely be used. It has worked for me countless numbers of times on gold. So it's the same thing here. You just look at the pip count. It's moving up a particular pip, and all of a sudden it just reduces significantly. You should expect a sale. So if you now do something like this, it breaks through to the downside. That's already giving you signs that what you can start looking for sales. But I'll still advise you wait for what? A two break, double break to the downside. You understand?
Yes.
I will still advise you wait for what? A double break, you what? To the downside. To the downside. You understand?
Yes.
Exactly. Now another type of market structure shift we look at here is momentum. Example, we're on an uptrend now like this, right? All of a sudden, you just see this type of guy. Oh, this type of guy, momentum, like you can see the sale just destroyed a lot of shit. Can you see that?
Yes.
This type of guy, if price can come all the way up and maybe you see, maybe it does something like this, comes liquidity, can use the breaker block. You can decide to react from breaker block and sell. You can decide to react from this guy and sell. You can decide to even come all the way back up here. But most times it don't come all the way up here. And you should just sell. So momentum, when you see momentum, that moment, what I like about the momentum, it still obeys the what? The two break rule. Because it broke year one, it broke year two. So you see the same thing. Once you see momentum fall, just know that yes, this guy is ready. to what? To sell or to change direction. Now the last one. The last one is easy. In this case, price continues its normal movement. And all of a sudden, it fails to break this high. And it does something like this. Can you see that? Can you see that?
Yeah.
Price failed to
Yes.
break its previous high. And instead, it went and broke a low. That is a sign that price is not ready to buy again. It's ready to reverse and start selling. In this scenario, you have broken structure here. Market structure shift has automatically happened. And sometimes price won't even do two breaks. It will just come all the way up here and fall. Did you get me? Sometimes
Yep.
you won't even have to wait for two breaks. But if the move, if this first fall happens to break year one and break year two, just be happy and take yourself from the other block here and short it to the downside. But sometimes it won't break the second one. It will just break the first guy, react on the other block, and it will sell and it will leave you alone. It won't come and give you another structure. It will just sell. Do you understand the types of market structure shift now? I'm sure when you watch this video
Yeah.
again, you should be able to do one or two things. Now let's go and look at USDJPY. Why did I even sell this guy? Price was bullish, right? Right?
Yes.
They're bullish. You can see it was breaking with serious structure. We broke structure. See the massive move. See the retracement. We broke structure again. See the massive move. See the retracement. We broke structure again. What does this mean? See the move now. Can see very small. We had two
Yeah.
solid moves. See, let's do a pip count. Let's do a pip count. See, the first break was here, all the way up here. 2,000 pips, 2,500 pips. Second move. No, not even call it. It's an observation. You have to open your eyes. The second move was how many pips? 2,500 pips. Can you see? Can you see? 2,500 pips. 2,500 pips. And it retraced. Yes, it retraced. It retraced. And now, it's time for us to break to the upside again. We expect another 2,500 pip move. But instead, it didn't do that. It didn't. It didn't do that. Meaning that what? It's time. It's giving what? Sell vibes. It's giving react. Market is falling to the downside vibes. Soon. I had that in mind. And what did I do? I started looking for structure that would give me that sell. So I drew, no problem. See, price is okay. Price did not break this guy immediately. It broke up, no problem. He broke here with a week. He broke here with a week, less than a minute. Less than a minute. He broke here with a week. So the first break, no problem. Then he broke again. It was second break for me. But I did not count this break, this first one, because it broke with a week. I don't actually count weeks as breaks. If it's not body, I don't count it. So I had this. So this year was my first break. Break one. And what? Break two. Can see the momentum
Break two.
fall. This momentum fall. Like this one, this example here. This momentum fall. See break two here. See break two. It even broke break three. It even did three breaks. After it does two breaks for me, I am okay. Then on the 15 minutes time frame, I hope this thing lost last. This was the first pullback. Liquidity. Ah, shit.